AutoMQ is a new generation of cloud-native Kafka based on S3. With the new S3 Table feature released at AWS reinvent 2024, AutoMQ immediately released the feature called Table Topic to unify streaming and analysis. And this feature already supports AWS latest S3 Table feature. Table Topic allows you to store the stream data of Kafka topic in the format of iceberg table in S3. No need to manage metadata. Topic and table shares the lifecycle, providing a fast and unified streaming and analysis experience. This tutorial will guide you on how to experience the latest table topic capability of AutoMQ on AWS, and how to use it in conjunction with S3 Table, Athena and other services. First, you can subscribe to the AutoMQ service from the AWS Marketplace and refer to the official documentation to complete the deployment of the latest version of the AutoMQ control plane. Next, create an S3 table bucket in the AWS S3 console and get its ARN for the subsequent creation of an AutoMQ instance. Note that the S3 table bucket you create needs to enable the capability to integrate with AWS Analytics services. If you create an S3 table bucket through the console, this capability is enabled by default. In the console, choose to create an instance and refer to the official documentation to complete the basic network, specifications, and other configurations. Select the latest version of the AutoMQ cluster instance, which will allow users to configure table topic related configurations. Fill in the necessary configurations and copy the ARN of the previous table bucket to this place. Before completing the instance creation, we need to assign the following policy permissions to the role automatically created by AutoMQ. Note that when copying the following IAM policy, replace the ARN in the resource place with the ARN of the table bucket. After confirming that the information is filled in correctly, you can click the button to start the cluster creation. After the cluster is created, we can create a table topic. Create a topic in the topic interface of the cluster instance detail page. By default, the created topic is a regular topic. Here we enable the capability of the table topic and set the schema type to schema. If you need to query the data on S3 faster, you can adjust the default commit interval. We provide a sample project on Github for you to quickly experience the features of table topic. You can write your own code to define the schema structure to send data to AutoMQ, or directly use our sample project. For the sake of demonstration, we use our sample project to quickly show the capabilities of table topic. The sample project has predefined the schema structure, supports writing data to AutoMQ in the form of Avro serialization, and registers schema information to the built-in schema registry. First, create a client machine for testing within the VPC, where the AutoMQ cluster is deployed to act as the producer. Prepare the necessary JDK17 and Maven environment on the client test machine, and download and build the sample project. The schema registry and Bootstrap servers addresses required for the sample project to run can be obtained from the AutoMQ console instance details. After setting the necessary parameters, start the sample project. And by default, it will send a message to the AutoMQ cluster every second. At this point, the topic data of AutoMQ has been stored on S3 in the format of iceberg tables. You can integrate it with your existing data infrastructure using the S3 Table catalog jar provided by AWS Official, or integrate the S3 Table with the AWS Athena service, so it can be used directly on the AWS console. Next, we will explain how to query the data in the S3 Table using SQL through Athena, since we have enabled integration with AWS Analytics services when creating the table bucket. At this point, we can see in AWS Lake Formation that AWS has automatically created the S3 Table catalog for us. We can use its capabilities to grant fine-grained authorization of the S3 Table to Athena. Find the database created for us by AWS in the catalog list. It will use the namespace specified by the table topic when we created the instance as the name. Click the Actions button on the Details page of this database, and then grant the permissions of this database to the user currently logged into the console. Open the Athena console, select the S3 Table catalog, and the database we created on the left side of the query editor. Enter a query SQL to query the data written to S3 by AutoMQ. The specific table structure of the schema can be checked on the left. At this point, we have completed all the content of this tutorial. If you are interested in this feature, you can experience it on the AWS Marketplace, or consult through the AutoMQ official website.